Take a look, Commander. That's from right before Pop disappeared. He said he was having a handsome day, so he sent lots of pictures. See that strange purple glow in the background? It's not matching anything we saw in Stonewood. If we find whatever that is, we'll be closer to finding Pop. Standing by for the first Plankerton Storm Shield upgrade whenever you're ready. I love a new Storm Shield! You know the drill. Build your defenses and get ready for battle. Oh, this could be challenging. You might want to get the lay of the land before you start building. I'm beginning to think that Plankerton is far more dangerous than expected. As my good friend Skynet always says, extermination is the sincerest form of flattery. So prepare to be relentlessly flattered, I guess.
Ray, pick up! Ray, pick up!
Yes, Lars, dude, your energy right now is really...
I just observed 2 storm cells!
Great. Do you want me to write that down or something?
No, you don't get it, little robot! 1 storm, 2 storm cells!
Uh-oh. That's bad. Commander, you know what to do. We're looking at a twofer here, people. 2 times the terror in 1 convenient package. Your atlases are standing by. Let's find those targets. Ha! Double trouble! Multi-atlas win! I'm doubly impressed. And double troubled.
You should be. There's something rotten in Plankerton, and I intend to destroy it.
And there's also Pop. Remember finding Pop?
Is he the round one?
First off, that is diminishing and hugely offensive. He's not a shape. He's my friend. And second, yes, he is the round one.
Commander, we're seeing some pretty beat-up survivors out here. We're gonna need medical support.
I think I know what we can do.
Ray, no robot doctors.
No promises. But now it's time for some preventative medicine. Let's bring those survivors home before the husks work them over.
So, you are real. Thanks for the rescue. There was a group of us trying to get back to Plank Harbor. Supposedly, their fortifications are holding back the worst of the storm.
Really? Commander, we need intel on Plank Harbor. Activate the Lars signal!
You called?
I'm getting weird readings in your location. Do you notice anything strange?
Oh, now that you mention it, I do feel like my soul's been stuffed in a burlap sack and drowned in a ditch.
You think that's related?
I'm flying high in my science van. I should be happy as a clam, little robot. I think there's an extra scoop of evil in this zone. I hope your buddy steered clear of this place. Robot? I think I just recorded spontaneous mass cyclogenesis.
Can you put that in Laybot's terms?
The space hole just projectile barfed a spicy puddle of storm systems.
Lars, okay, first, we're not calling them space holes.
Oh, there it goes again. Oh, that is gnarly. We gotta cram a cork in that space hole fast.
Send us your data and we'll get started. Lars, data analysis in progress. Commander, I've got a fix on Pop's location! Wait, I've got another location? That must be an error. Another location? I'm getting hits for Pop everywhere. It's almost like he exploded. Okay, maybe Pop is fine. Maybe he just saw the rift and coincidentally terminated all communications while screaming. And now he's in a lot of locations. Can you go search the rifts in this area? If you can find all the pieces of my friend, who I betrayed and maybe killed, then maybe I can fix this. Please hurry. Thank you for bringing him home. He's back together, and I guess now we just wait. I was able to recover data from Pop's last hour. Here, see for yourself.
I'm talking into a robot. Feels weird. But if you're hearing this, there are rumors that Dr. Vinderman is in Plankerton. They say he has a secret lab and he's working on something big. Something that could swing this whole mess in our direction. I need to run. If you find this little guy, I want you to know he saved my life.
Before you and I teamed up to save the world, I worked on Dr. Vinderman's home-based storm defense project. I was kind of his assistant/consigliere/sounding board. Between you and me, I thought his storm defense project was insanity. But I trusted him, and it's a good thing I did. He was right about the storm. When we arrived in Plankerton, I received part of an update file. I think it's from him, but I need the rest of the file. If Dr. Vinderman is restarting the home-based defense project, we need to be ready. The further we travel from the storm shield, the worse the visibility gets. But I have a solution. Time to boost our visibility. You have 20 minutes to build 3 towers. You can build any 3 towers you want. I've marked the location of the towers on your map. You may want to collect resources before starting to build. There it is. 1 tower done. Here we go. You know what to do. That's 2. 3 towers. Good job. You have time to keep building. Transfer complete. Ray.readme. Okay, you don't have to ask twice. Execute Ray.exe to reformat and prepare Ray unit for mandatory update. Reformat? I don't understand. Why? I'm sorry, Commander. You don't need to worry about my problems. We've got work to do. I think I know how we can neutralize those rifts, but it's gonna take a lot of blue glow. And I'm not sure if Plankerton has as much ambient blue glow as I'd like, so we need to complete a survey. Explore an entire zone. Locke will map the blue glow. By the time you return, I'll be reformatted and updated. Same Ray experience for you, and for me, a fresh start, or a descent into the void of non-existence. Best of luck to both of us, I guess! Guess who still exists? Me! That's who! I still have my memories! My secret fears, sharks, clowns, zoos after closing time. My hopes and dreams, see my vision board for details. I honestly can't even tell what's changed. Shelter plans uploaded. Huh. Did we all just learn a whole lot about experimental storm fighting technology? Or just me? Just me? Cool. So I analyzed where all of Pop's pieces landed, which was gross. Then I ran a series of deeply disturbing simulations. I came up with a set of locations where the bomb may have exploded. I have a hunch the DJ may be near one of those locations. I've got a lead on the DJ, Commander. I knew Pop was closing in on the DJ's location. Oh, we're so close. I think I've got a fix on Pop's location. But to get there, we need to expand first. All right, are you sure you're ready? Commander, it's time to expand the storm shield. Since we don't have Pop's expertise, Locke will be in charge of the ground game. So, good luck to us all. Nice work, and just in time.
Commander, according to the latest data, the average life expectancy for survivors in Plankerton has fallen to 6 minutes.
I happen to have a solution.
Your optimism makes me suspicious.
Optimism. Thanks to that mysterious update, we've got survivor shelters. Let's go give those survivors a fighting chance. A survivor shelter in this area has been destroyed. I've marked the last known location of the shelter on your map. Travel to the shelter. Good! You've reached the shelter. Use the terminal to run diagnostics to see what's wrong. This shelter has been damaged pretty severely. Looks like the life support modules have all been stolen. These modules inflate and shield the shelter. The modules have to be around here somewhere. Search the zone and return the missing parts. Survivor shelters are built by a fleet of construction bots. If the bots are attacked, they enter stealth mode and power down. To repair the shelter, we'll need to reactivate all of the construction bots. Unfortunately, their stealth mode is really effective. You're gonna need some help finding those missing construction bots. Let me see if I can send some help. It might take a few minutes. There's an incoming wave detected. We have some time before they arrive. You can search for missing parts now or reinforce the shelter. The construction bot has been reactivated. The module will now be installed. Each part will take a minute to install. So, 8 modules, 1 minute per module. That equals a lot of bullets. A module has been installed. The shelter is now stronger. New module installation has begun. Help has arrived. Go find Seabot. I've marked his location on the map. Seabot only has a limited amount of energy. If you don't activate its scanner, it will have to return to recharge. Meet Seabot. He named himself.
Seabot sees all.
Not true.
Lies.
Seabot can help us locate the missing construction bots. Protect Seabot while he scans the area. Seabot scan is ready to be activated. Defend Seabot while scanning.
Quiet, please. I am seeing. I am seeing. I have seen the modules.
A missing construction bot has been located. Thanks, Seabot. Only 2 more modules. Keep searching. All modules have been located. After all parts have been installed, the shelter will attempt to power back up. When this happens, expect a big fight. The enemy will come from all directions. The power-up process takes 4 minutes. Looks like the Husk's plans have changed. They seem to know the final part is being installed. They must be preparing for a larger attack. Here they come! Defend the shelter. 60 seconds until shelter online. That's it! This shelter is now ready for action.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Now you just have to find a way to get the word out about these shelters.
Way ahead of you. We've been working hard on our marketing plan for the shelter rollout. I think we've nailed the creative. The high level we're going with is, wow, I'm inside!
Maybe just radio broadcasts?
We have just the guy for that. If we can find him. Commander? It's Pop. I tried everything I could, but he just wasn't improving. But then I thought, hey, this is a lightning-rich environment. Maybe I can Frankenstein my way out of this problem. So, I did that. It may have been a bad idea. But on the bright side, Pop remembers the last place he saw the DJ. And if we find him, we can start guiding survivors to our shelters and home base. The Weatherman! Welcome back! How are you feeling?
Like I'm dying.
No one dies on my watch. Hey, Pop is fine. Ish. Speaking of alarming things, we've got multiple rifts reported in the area. And according to Lars's data, if those rifts remain active, our storm shield will be overrun in -4 hours. The rifts kill anything that gets too close. And that's why Seabot's here.
Seabot does not understand.
It's better that way.
Seabot is seeing powerful radiation. Seabot is seeing his own impending doom. Oh no. Seabot is seeing the Leviathan awake. It is so bad.
Good news! All 3 Seabots confirmed a weakness to blue glow.
So we can destroy the rifts with blue glow?
Yes, sort of. If we can find some bluier, glowier, deadlier blue glow, which I do not know how to do. Yet.
Ray, do you remember the conclusion we all came to last week? Together?
Great. Lectures and quizzes have joined forces.
No robot doctors.
If you can supply the human docs, then I'll retire the medbots.
You know I would if I could.
So yes, robot doctors.
You're pretty pleased with yourself right now, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, I am.
So I take it you didn't know the medbots are electrocuting patients.
In a good way?
Fix it.
Keep up the good work.
Ray,
What?
when the medbots aren't set to flash fry, they're pretty ingenious. If we work together, we could improve upon the core design and save even more lives.
Welcome to the Plankerton Project. Our top secret mission to create an enriched blue glownium bomb powerful enough to destroy rifts. And not powerful enough to destroy worlds. Our first stage, testing the blue glow collection device. Between you and me, home base is running out of fuel. But, lucky for us, I've located an area rich in raw blue glow. Find the deposits, place an updated siphon on it, and collect as many tanks as possible. Home base needs at least 6 tanks of blue glow to refine to put the fuel back at acceptable levels. But the more we get, the better it will be for all of us. Your window for collecting the tanks is fairly small. A big storm is rolling, and I'll have to bring you in before it hits. Each siphon can collect up to 3 tanks, and you'll have to defend it during each filling. You can choose to collect after each tank is completely filled, but doing so will destroy the siphon. Throw the switch to start the siphon. Be ready for visitors. One tank has been filled. Do you want to collect the tank, or activate the siphon again to fill up the next tank? To collect a full tank, use the valve next to the tanks. If the siphon gets destroyed, you will lose any uncollected tanks. That's 2. Collect them now, or risk it all and go for a 3rd. Let's see if we can find another one. Great job! You collected enough for us to fill the reserves. Siphon test success! Now to start the enrichment process. This next stage could potentially ignite a gray goo situation, or reverse gravity, or cause that thing where it rains sulfur and all rivers burn for 1,000 years. So, for the next few days, I suggest living like there's no tomorrow! Commander.
This is Ray!
And not any of
The other bots!
you need to go
To the encampments.
and touch the
Encampments.
don't bring
Bullets.
they are
Bad luck.
listen to me. I am
Wise.
I am so sorry. I would never send you out unprepared. That was not funny, Pop. Commander, something's really wrong with Pop. All right, Pop, just be cool. I'm just gonna take this call. Hello?
I'm ready to get back in the broadcasting game. If you can find me a mic, a studio, and some watts, I'll bring in the survivors.
You warm up those pipes, we'll fire up the airwaves.
Ah, sweet monitors. I can hear the treble already. check out the diaphragm on that mic. It's huge. Oh, a mixing board? Who leaves that just lying around? You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps, Mug? Perfect. Ooh, an espresso machine. Let the frothing begin. All right, that's everything we need. Good to be back. And you know what else is good? Not being torn limb from limb. So if you can hear my voice, you're halfway home, my friend. Head for the shelters, and we will handle the rest.
Have you seen the numbers for radio-free Plankerton? Now, granted, we are the only station, but we're the best only station in the entire Plankerton market. Survivors are going to be pouring in. We'd better expand the storm shield. No assistance required. We're good. Let's make it quick before Pop has a chance to help. Wow! Here is a compliment. It is Ray! Trustworthy friend Ray! I have treasure for you, Commander. Valuable treasure. It is also safe treasure. Pop's evil. I was hoping it was just an evil phase, but he's all insies on the diabolical stuff. Until I can fix this, ignore any broadcasts where my name is in quotes, and where I'm clearly trying to kill you. The Plankerton project is finished! Like Prometheus before us, we have returned from the mountain with some awe-inspiring firepower. And hopefully that's where the similarities end, because that dude got wrecked. Anyway, who's in the mood to test drive a new mega weapon? That was really directed at the commander. Come on, Commander, let's go destroy some rifts! And hopefully not the world. Destroying the rift should keep storms from respawning in the area. Let's track down that rift! Huh, that's interesting. Whenever I look at the rift, I feel a surge of white-hot, searing hatred! Heh, I guess I should not look at the rift. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you, Commander? Huh, did it again. Sorry. Time to shut it down, Commander. Deploy the armory and the launcher. The armory is now active. To produce your first bomb, add blue glow. Now deploy the launcher. I've added some tracks to your inventory. You now have a track schematic. You can craft additional tracks whenever you need. Now you'll want to connect the armory to the launcher. Build the most direct path you can. Make sure to avoid building over enemy spawn points. Let's clear the path. Connection complete. Next, we'll need to transport the bomb to the launcher. Don't worry about building defenses around the track. If the bomb is destroyed, we can always make another. This'll be a run-and-gun style mission. Follow the bomb and keep it safe during transport. The bomb is on the move. Keep it safe. We made it! Can we just take a moment to appreciate how cool that is? I could blow up all of my problems with that thing. Enough of that. Let's get to work. The bomb has been loaded into the launcher. The launcher will auto-target the rift while it charges. Defend the launcher and prepare for some unwanted guests. We did it! He's still evil, by the way. So I'd say his reaction is a good sign. Or maybe not. Can you grab that call? I'm gonna see if I can put him in a bag or something. Yeah, Pop, you heard me right.
Commander, thank you for saving our lives. But we have to go back to Plank Harbor.
I know you want to go home, but you wouldn't last 6 minutes out there alone. That's not hyperbole, by the way. 6 minutes.
Well, you're probably right. But I'm not giving up on my family. None of us are.
Just a moment. It's a little dusty in here. And my allergies. And also I'm overcome with emotion because I'm so touched by your stupid, beautiful, selfless, very bad plan. Commander, I know what we can do. Come in, Major Oswald.
Ray, what's up?
I think we've got a major rescue mission in our future. But first I have some new recruits in need of training. We need to see if there's a link between the rifts and the anomalies. Maybe they can observe.
You got it, Ray. Recruits, all in! These recruits have no idea what they're doing.
True, but I couldn't think of a better teacher.
Thanks, Ray, but I don't know if this is a good idea. They're gonna get killed out there.
Not if you have their back.
Fine. I'll work on their training. Hey, Ray, what do you know about Plank Harbor?
Is that the place with all the elemental husks? Or the place that's got the smasher infestations? Huh, it's both. I just checked.
You there, Ray? I hear your little buddy's lost his soul.
I wouldn't say that.
Steel Wool went through 6 drummers in my day. I know that dead behind the eyes look anywhere. Send your boy on a few missions with me. I'll set him straight. What do you say?
He's back! How did you do it?
I wish I could take credit for it, but we got ripped by solar wind up there. Guess solar wind's real good for troubled robots. Not so great for me.
Thank you. Is there anything I can do to repay you?
Take him back, please.
Commander, listen to this.
Broadcasting live from home base, this is Radio Free Plankerton. If you can hear this, help is on the way. We've got something new for you survivors out there in the storm. Survivor shelters. Here's how you find them.
Right now our broadcast radius is about 2 blocks. Let's go boost that signal! Good work. Let's see if they tune in. Radio Free Plankerton is a hit! We've got survivors on the move! Let's bring them home! If that doesn't improve morale, I don't know what will! I know we haven't found your friends yet, but you've got to admit, people are tougher than we thought. There are no lost causes here. See? He didn't even try to kill you! Things are looking up! Commander, I've been doing some research into Plank Harbor. We should team up with some other commanders and teach them everything we know. At the end of the day, it all comes down to friendship. And slaughtering monsters. And speaking of unspeakable hordes of monsters, according to satellite data, we've got every category of monstrosity headed our way. Might be a good time to expand our storm shield. Nice work! We just opened up a huge region of Plankerton! And just in time. Commander, you might want to tune into our broadcast.
And we are mere moments away from flipping the switch that will double our broadcast radius. And thanks to Ray and her blue glow wizardry, our signal will now reach the entire Plankerton area.
Isn't that great news? Survivors will be filling our shelters in no time! Check it out! We've got a full shelter! And another! Ooh, and a third! And they're under attack. We better get moving. All right, Commander. One of our shelters is under attack. We need to protect those survivors. I've marked the location of the shelter on your map. Those survivors don't stand a chance if the shelter is destroyed. Hurry up and take out those husks. Nice job! The shelter needs to recharge. Once the shelter is repaired, we can extract the survivors. It'll take 10 minutes to fully recharge the shelter. We've got a storm closing in. Reinforce the shelter and prepare for an attack from any direction. I can't quite tell where the storm is coming from yet. Storm data has been updated. Check your map. Here they come! Keep the shelter safe! Protect the shelter until the survivors can be safely extracted. You did it! Nice rescue. I can't believe how many survivors there are. These plankies are tougher than I thought.
Commander, the road ahead is going to be rough. And these recruits could still use a little work. I need you to show them what lies ahead in Plank Harbor.
Well then, let's jump right to the gruesome stuff.
Recruits, I hope you were paying attention, because we're just getting started.
Hey.
You wanted to ask the commander something?
Yeah, people keep saying, "Hey, Dennis, give me a burger," because I got this hat on and whatever.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that's what I got going on.
Great. Okay, thank you. Actually, if you want, we can get you the supplies you need to get cooking.
Okay, but I cook Dennis style. No matter what shift manager Andy says.
Sure. Well, we've got a lot of society to rebuild before we get to shift managers.
Now when people say, "Hey, Dennis, give me a burger," I can say, "Okay, sure."
The burgers are a hit with the survivors. Nice job, you two.
Hey, do we have any word on the pylons we're seeing in the zone?
Sure don't. But my scans indicate they are blue glow reactive, so...
What do you say, Commander? Want to check it out?
Whenever something unexpectedly good happens, like pylons just showing up and being helpful, I can't help but assume it's a dire warning of things to come. But don't let that stop you enjoying the pylons.
Pop quiz time! What is this?
Treasure?
You want to bet your life on that answer?
Yes.
Congratulations! You just got torn to shreds by a mimic. Commander, can we teach these recruits how to spot a mimic in the wild? All right. What do you see?
Potential threat. I should approach with caution.
Speaking of approaching with caution, Commander, we've been running simulations of our journey into Plank Harbor. That's not good news. He just likes the failure animation. We need more data before we can push ahead. We're closing in on Plank Harbor. How are those recruits doing, Major Oswald?
What do you say? Are you ready to see some real action?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you!
Yes, sir.
Louder!
Yes, sir!
Do it backwards! It's called humor. Look into it. Come on, let's go blast some clouds! These recruits, they're jumping at shadows. They can't follow simple instructions. Half the time they can't even remember their own names. They have very simple names. You know, Commander, you're the reason they're fighting back. You inspire them. Now, if I were the soft, sentimental type, I'd say the same thing. But I'm not. So you'll have to take what you can get. Plank Harbor is crawling with mist monsters. If you want to remain capitated and viscerated, I suggest you pay close attention. Let's show these recruits how we take care of misters!
That was terrifying.
You get used to the terror after a while. And you can always patch yourself up.
I understand you're sending your people to Plank Harbor.
Spare us the lecture. We know it's dangerous, but someone's gotta do it.
No lecture. Plank Harbor needs you. I just wanted you to know I'm standing by to help.
Oh, okay. Well, great.
And if you can spare the time, it might be smart to stock up on medical supplies.
Huh, good idea. What do you say, Commander?
Plaster and splints? Oh, great for Cass. Bone saws? Perfect. A drill. Might be useful. Get well cards? Oh, and condolences cards. Well, that covers everything.
Glad you found those supplies and everything. But please tell me we're good on bullets? And traps? And swords? We found the rift that's been blocking the path to Plank Harbor, and it is not small. On a scale of baby rift to yawning expanse, it scores a solid gaping.
All right, recruits. Consider this your final exam. Once the commander clears that rift, we begin our push into Plank Harbor. Recruits! This is your chance to make a difference in this war. Plank Harbor's defenses are falling. We are the last thing standing between the people of Plank Harbor and the Husk Horde. Gear up and ship out!
All right, Commander. Before we go, let's make sure we're prepared for those Plank Harbor survivors. Seabot Alpha, what's the status of Plank Harbor shelters?
Ow, 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 my eye.
Seabot Beta, what's your status?
The Seabot you are trying to reach is currently on fire.
Oh boy. Commander, I think we'd better see what's going on. Stand by for bad news. I've been running some updated simulations of our siege on Plank Harbor, and the expected casualty rate is so high that we'd all have to die at least twice. Which seems excessive, honestly. Boosting our storm shields should swing things in our favor. Okay, let's check the updated simulation. How did the casualty rate go up? I don't like this thing's attitude. Let's show that simulation where it can cram its statistical models. Operation Liberate Plank Harbor begins on your word, Commander. This is it. Operation Liberate Plank Harbor, ready check.
Ready?
Ready?
I am seeing.
Oops.
We're standing by.
We're live!
All right, Commander, lead the way. Okay, Category 3. We can do this. We'll be defending 3 atlases. Search the zone for the targets and place those atlases when you're ready. Target located. Drop the atlas on the target when you're ready. In this case, we'll need to build up to place the atlas laser. That's the last one. Triple threat. 3 atlas victory.
We did it. Thank you, Commander.
Don't celebrate yet. We've still got work to do.
Plank Harbor has been liberated, but we've got problems. Survivors have scattered and the shelters are hitting capacity. We need to rescue the survivors and make sure all shelters are evacuated ASAP.
I never thought I'd see my family again. I don't even know how to thank you.
Go back to base. See your family. You've earned it.
Hold on. Commander, we've got an unidentified craft in our airspace. It looks like a research balloon, but it's completely unresponsive. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. There's nothing unusual about the files we collected. Oh, but that's interesting. All location data was scrubbed from the balloon's drives. Whoever launched that balloon really doesn't want to be found. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. Just because someone is doing advanced anonymous science, it doesn't mean it's Dr. Vinderman. So let's just calmly and immediately track down the location of the balloon. We've got coordinates! Great work, Commander! Lars!
What's got you all riled up, little robot?
I need you to do a flyover. I'm sending coordinates now.
What am I looking for exactly?
Those coordinates.
But what am I looking for?
You'll know it when you're there. That's how coordinates work.
Hey, call off your dogs, little robot. I'm on your side.
Sorry, I just really want something to be there. Don't make me jinx it.
Hey, Ray, were you by chance hoping to find a lab?
Yes!
You better hurry. Big storm blowing in.
Commander, we need to extract Dr. Vinderman before the storm hits. Make sure you're ready to fight. This might get ugly. Huh, that's strange. The last update came from here, but now there's just nothing. Let's look around. There's something very familiar about this place. I knew I'd been here before. Commander, there's a Vindertech research lab somewhere in this zone. Dr. Vinderman must be there. Let's hurry. Anyone in range, please respond. Doc, if you can hear me, signal back.
Ray?
Doc, it's really you! Hang on, we'll be right there.
No, get out of here, now!
What? Why?
Get to safety and find Ray!
Say what now?
Before it's too late, she'll know what to do.
I am still confused. Doc! Commander, get us to the lab! Hurry! I've got medbots standing by. If he's hurt, we'll take care of him. Doc? Where are you? Hello? What happened here? This doesn't mean anything bad happened. You don't survive the end of the world just to die in some accident. He's still out there. I know it. Some of the servers are still in one piece. Let's get them back to base. We need to know what he was working on. That server is still functional. Let's keep searching. Another server. I think that's the last one. Commander, we've got storm activity. Hurricane level, name it and leave town type storm activity. We can't lose those servers. Reinforce the lab and I'll get you out of there ASAP. Here they come. Keep those servers safe. Good work. This should help explain what happened here. Commander, you should hear this. It's been running on a loop since the accident at the lab.
If you're hearing this, I'm probably dead. I have one simple request for you, Commander. Fight on. This very moment, there are people in the storm who need you. Find them. Bring them home. I chose you to run this base. You have the tools to save the world. If you fight on, you will win. And Ray, I may be gone. But if you look for me, you will find me.
I guess we'd better listen to the man. Let's fight on. Thanks, Commander. I think Dr. Vinderman would have liked that. I'm sorry, Commander, but he can't be gone. It doesn't work that way. Dr. Vinderman was always one step ahead of the game. Can you please search the area? Please? You can stop now. There's no trace.
I see.
Not now! Sorry, Commander, this C-bot's got some sort of problem. Commander, you should maybe hear this.
I see Canny Valley. I see war. Send me to Plankerton. There is so much more to see.
Sure thing, C-bot.
I see a rocket, a new shield. I see the true ray. I see the doctor. I see war. I see great evil. Ow, my eye.
Commander, that C-bot was recently updated. I think it's a message. As much as it pains me to say this, I think we'd better do what C-bot says. Steel wool is currently the #1 record at home base. And not just because we don't have any other records, people actually like it. Like, really like it. They're practically begging me for albums. Could you help us out?
Little robot, why am I getting fan mail?
Because you, sir, are a delight.
Look, Steel Wool had our time in the spotlight. We faded. It's over. Can we just leave it alone?
I would love to say yes, but judging by the attendance at the fan club meeting, I'm gonna have to say probably not. It was everybody. Everybody came.
Perfect.
Live from Thunder Valley! Great find! Oh, this article is the best. Here we go. Lars quote incoming. Lead guitarist Larson Helmsgate considers the question thoughtfully. His soulful eyes betraying the brilliant scientist's mind hiding behind the brutal thundering riffs. Someone wants to get with Lars. I'm not comfortable in the spotlight, he finally says, his long brown hair rippling impishly in the wind. Woo! Staff reported Tina Albright, you are not Southern. Poorly taped live show! Yes! The one true currency of fandom.
Hey, little robot. As long as you're digging around in my past, I wouldn't say no to a photo of the band.
Of course! I've got like a dozen to choose from.
Great. Ideally one where we're wearing shirts.
Cannot help you there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Another write-up! Go inside the stormy final days of the disastrous Endless Thunder tour. Uh-oh. They no longer resemble a boisterous band of brothers, but 5 bitter strangers standing alone on stage. If rumors can be believed, lead guitarist Lars and bassist Carlos Watt, the duo who famously ran a cutting-edge research facility before sharing the stage, haven't spoken in months. Oh, right. This is how all the music movies end. We should stop. Hey, Lars, I think I'm starting to see why you're not happy about this steel wool craze. So, I'm putting the hype train back in hype station.
Don't do that just yet. Round up some speakers. I want to show you something. When I played my music, I noticed something. The Husks hated it.
Then crank it up!
You got me thinking about my touring days, so I broke out some steel wool. Our second record, Pressure Systems, first time I actually listened to it. To my surprise, I liked it.
Right? It's criminally underrated. The bass line on Vortex Blues is mind-shattering. It's straight up... Did Carlos have, like, 5 fingers on each hand or something?
Yes.
Because that's the normal amount. I knew that. Crank it up and throw away the dial, husks and smashers! The steel wool apocalypse is at hand! Oh, wow, they really hate it.
I'm trying not to take it personally.
Non-stop rock coming at ya. I didn't think I could like steel wool any more than I already did. Oh yeah, that's right, you better run! The only thing better than loving something is knowing that it drives everyone else crazy. Alright, creepers, it's mandatory jams time! Hey, Lars, what happened between you and Carlos?
Life on the road can really wear you down. That, and he wanted to give it all up and get back to his research, and I didn't. He saw me walk away from our friendship just to stay up on that stage. Kinda hard to come back from that.
I love this one!
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. Man, hard to believe this is it. No more steel wool. We won't even get the chance to embarrass ourselves with a reunion tour no one asked for.
Think you would have reunited?
Who knows? Before the storm hit, Carlos invited me to join him on a research project out in the desert. I said no. Any chance to be stubborn and wrong, you know? So, that's that, I guess.
Well, maybe he's still out there.
What? Alone in the storm in the middle of nowhere?
That's where I met you. Venturing into the desert under sketchy circumstances is every van's dream. Let's make it happen! Lars, I've heard your concerns, and I've passed on van upgrade duty to a team of highly trained construction bots, who are currently lost. But I'm sure they will do a very good job once you find out where they've wandered off to. Track down those construction bots when you're ready. You search, I'll scan.
Serious question. Have you noticed that your bots never do what they're supposed to do?
They work. I mean, they almost always have some catastrophic failure their first time out.
Uh-huh. And, how many times have you used these van bots?
This is their first time out.
Well, I suppose this is a small price to pay to complete Carlos's work.
Ha! Found ya! Check your map. A missing construction bot has been located. The construction bot has been reactivated. We should go talk to Lars. Begin the upgrade process whenever you're ready, Commander. I dub thee Sir Van.
It's a she.
And now she's a knight.
Please go look up what knights look like.
I'm sorry about what we did to your van. Me and the bots decided to do a little something for you. It's not perfect, but we recreated your mural. What do you think? Lars? Lars?
I'd like to be left alone for a minute. Here we go!
Good luck, Lars! I can't believe it! It seems like only yesterday we were taking our first baby steps into Stonewood, and now we're the reigning conquerors of Plankerton! Alright, no getting sentimental until all the husks are dead. Let's expand our storm shield and get the plank out of here! Excellent work, as usual. The rocket is in play. Stand by for launch, Lars.
Okay, sure. Hurry up, please.
Okay, Commander, let's launch. Another storm shield launch. Let's find that launch pad. Plankerton, it's been a blast, but it's time for us to move along. Flight deck, prepare for launch! Launch pad, multi-stage rocket. That's probably ours. Start her up when you're ready, Commander. Add blue glow to begin stage 1. Stage 1 is go. Get ready to fight. Nice work. Repair your defenses and get ready for stage 2. Deposit blue glow to prep the rocket for stage 2. Stage 2 success! This is it, the final stage. Prepare for the last defense. Add blue glow to prep the rocket for liftoff. Here we go, this is it! Prepare for launch! Launch in 3, 2, 1, liftoff! Perfection!
Roll program confirmed.
How's it going, Lars? Okay, well, yelling is better than silence. Major Oswald, defender status.
Don't worry about them. They'll hold down the fort.
Whenever you're ready, Commander.